Some of the most powerful scenes in the MCU aren't actually from the movies, but in the TV shows. Don't get me wrong, the portal scene is by far one of the greatest scenes of all time. Plus, Tom Holland dusting is also a tearjerker. But when you have to look for more things outside of the MCU, you go to the TV seasons. And even though they're not very liked that much, Luke Cage and Jessica Jones have some perfect ones. But let's go to Luke Cage, because Mariah Dillard, or Stokes, she puts one of the greatest performances in the entirety of the MCU, and it's just pure charismatic acting. Now, to set the scene, Mariah Dillard is being hounded by her cousin, Cottonmouth, about their Uncle Pete, because Uncle Pete would suck the oxygen out of the room. He was swagger, he was great looking, he could sing, he could dance, he could play the guitar like an angel. But then this coincides with two powerful moments from Mariah. One was in season 1, was in season 2. I literally just watched it and I was just captivated. You see, Uncle Pete was actually going into Mariah's room at night. Child cousin, you know what I'm saying? And Cottonmouth was goading and bullying Mariah to say that she actually wanted it, and Mariah just flips out. She hits him over the head with a bottle and then screams, "I didn't want it." You have to watch that scene where Mariah Dillard is literally hounding on her, screaming, and just pure hatred and sorrow in what happened to her as a kid. Now, flash forward to season 2, you meet her daughter. Now, you think her daughter's dad was unalived. Well, it was a certain bloke. And Mariah was actually trying to make a comeback and reconnect with her daughter because they were estranged. And it all comes to a head in this one big scene. It is crazy. I really need to explain this better. But she explains who her daughter, Tilda, her dad really is, and explain the situation. And just how cold and dark she is when she's just like, explains that it wasn't that man who died was not your dad. Her entire life, Tilda, her daughter, was trying to be a doctor, and trying to live up to her dad. Then Mariah comes out with, "That man was not your daddy. This was," and explained what happened. I cannot give this tropes enough. I cannot big it up enough about how cold Mariah is, and how she just sort of switches from this fake caring mother to actually this cold-hearted bitch. And you can see her eyes just sort of like switch off with how cold she gets, from this caring mum to like behind this caring persona who anyone would believe, to this cold woman who just would do anything to survive and just does not care about anyone except herself, does not care about her daughter, does not care about anyone else. She just wants what she wants. And now she's full released. She is literally the best. Mariah Dillard, I can't remember the actress's name. I'm going to put it in the notes.